Alright, people, here we go. We're back here for another Sunday fun day. Ooh, I'm already getting rowdy. That's how we like to do it today. Now, today I got some fun things set up, okay? So we're gonna do some really cool stuff. And one of the things that we're gonna do is we're gonna prepare for something that I got coming in 4 weeks. Now you're saying, Ray, what 4 weeks? What the hell? I want my I did it again. I want my instant gratification now. Well, you're just gonna have to wait, because greatness doesn't come instantly, okay? It takes a minute to get here. So what is it that we're gonna do? All right, well, I'm gonna tell you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make the best damn pastrami sandwich that you ever seen, you ever had in your whole entire life, okay? Now, it takes time to make a pastrami sandwich. I can't just click my fingers and do it. I know some people got that magic on the camera, but I ain't got one of them special cameras. I got the cheap one. I gotta do the work myself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and buy the briskets. Then we're gonna go ahead and carve her up, get the flats ready, put her in the brine to go ahead and let it brine for 2 weeks, okay? Make the pastrami, then we're gonna pull it out. Then we're gonna go and put the rub on it. Then we're gonna smoke the hell out of it for a whole day, okay? Now that's at least 2 weeks that we gotta wait, right? So I figure in that time, we can go ahead and ferment ourselves and pickle ourselves some nice veggies to go along with it, because I just love pickled and fermented vegetables, okay? Now, if you got a great recipe for a pickled or fermented type of vegetables, throw them at me. Throw them down in the comments, or come on over to X, RayRayIsHappy. You know, post them on my link or DM me. My DMs are wide open, people. Just keep the hoes and the Nigerian princes out of there, okay? I don't need any more of them. I got plenty of hoes, plenty of Nigerian princes. Don't need any more. But if you got yourself a good recipe for pickling or fermenting vegetables, throw it at me, because I want it. Want it all good, okay? Presby bro, he threw at me 2 really good recipes, okay? Now, I'm gonna try them. One's peach chipotle pickles. Now that sounds fantastic, doesn't it? The other one's Asian pickles. So I'm gonna try those too, okay? And then I'm gonna tell you about what I did today to get my pickles ready and the ones I'm gonna do next week. But first, let's go to the bar. All right, people, we over here at the bar. Come on in a little bit now. Now, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I just wanna give a special shout out to Trips, okay? Now, he put together a badass drawing and he colored it, and he did such a good job that young Clippa said he's gonna buy it off him and make some shirts out of it. So what do you think about that? That's pretty fucking awesome. I know I'd definitely get a shirt. Now, if you want to come be a part and participate in what we got going on, follow me on X, man. You know, subscribe down below on the channel, because we do this drawing challenges during the week, and we cut loose on the weekend and just have a good time. Speaking of good time, that's what we about here to do today. We got some of this Patron right here. That's right, we got the big boy, okay? Now, we still supporting Jared. Let's go, Jared. We're supporting you on your Olympic run. Now, if you guys don't know Jared, he's the plumber that's now a Judoko master, okay? Master of the Judoko arts, judo chop, and all that good stuff, you know? So we cheer him right along, okay? Now, I got one shot from my cameraman, too. Now, hold on. Listen for it. Well, I didn't do very good at all. Hold on, let me. Well, I guess I just ain't got it in me today, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and pour some of this out real quick. There we go. Go ahead and get another one for my cameraman. There we go, there we go. Now, you gotta get a little bit of that liquored up feeling before you go out to start your day, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get a good cheers in here. All right, all right. Woo! That'll get you going. All right, put that over here real quick. I tell you, you got to get more of that squirt, okay? I'm out of squirt. I got to go get some, because that's some rough tequila without the squirt, especially when it's warm. You know what I'm saying? Now, my cameraman do have a tip for me. Now, what's this tip you got over here, cameraman? All right, got some Orville Redenbacher popcorn. Now, I don't know, my cameraman, that's a wacky guy over there. Yeah, he's giving me all kinds of crazy stuff. Got this popcorn. I guess I'll make some more caramel corn with it or something like that. Hell, I don't know. But we'll get her done, you know what I'm saying? I do love myself some popcorn and a nice Mexican Coke or a nice Mexican squirt. You really have to go with the Mexican because that's the pure cane sugar, people. That's really what you want to go for, okay? Now, we're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. I hope you're having a fun day today. I hope you're cutting loose and getting wild with it, okay? Because I know I am. I'm about to get into these pickles, okay? So I want to tell you, the pickling is really easy. I thought it was going to be overwhelming and hard, but you know, it's really quite simple. And there's recipes out there everywhere. And I just picked a couple easy ones, and I'm even going to show you what I did and how easy it is to get these pickling recipes going. And once you've had real pickles instead of the store-bought pickles, man, the flavor is tremendous. It's tremendous. It's so different. It's the flavors are so much stronger, especially when you go ahead and you know, roast your spices right before you put them in there, and then you crunch them up and you wake them all up, and it's just so good. It's the same thing with the pastrami. I'm just in love with pastrami. I didn't like it before, but actually there was this one restaurant I used to go to in downtown LA, and I think it's closed now. You know what I mean? So I'm glad I started doing this pastrami, and it is so good. It's not like any kind of store-bought pastrami or restaurant. You know, maybe the closest that I've had to it, it's at Cat's Deli. I don't know if you guys have ever been out to Cat's Deli, but they have some fantastic sandwiches out there. And that's kind of what I'm trying to emulate, you know, but at home, people, at home, for a lot cheaper, and the quality is fantastic, and you get so much. You'll be eating pastrami until the cows come home. Then you can make some more brisket, some more pastrami when they get here. So how about that? All right, let's get to the pickling and get her going. Now I'm over here, okay, I got the pickling going. I got this pickling guy that I have ever since 2024. Check that out. Ever since 2024, and these babies are prime, okay? Now I just made these. I just made these guys. Check these out, all right? Look how good those are, okay? These are for the pickling right here, all right? Now, I got some Persian cucumbers in there, and I got some all kinds of peppers in there, and just a little bit of jicama, too. Now, I did do a shortcut, though, and I did a shortcut on purpose. Of course, I put some spices and whatnot in there, but I did a shortcut on purpose so that you could do the shortcut, okay? It's a pretty cool shortcut. Hold on, stay right there. I went ahead and took some of my regular pickles. These are kosher Mount Olive pickles, check that out. And I just used some of the liquid from in here, and I poured it in here. And I added more spices or whatever in order to give it a little kick, and I put some of my Thai chilies from the garden in there too, people. Because I like everything spicy. You know, once you cross that spice line, you can never go back, because it always feels like you're missing something. You know, it feels like once you go from black and white to color TV, you can't go back to black and white. It's just, you know, it just doesn't hit the same, you know? Or like once you get a subwoofer, you have to have music with a subwoofer. Once you get rid of the subwoofer, it just don't hit the same. And that's the same thing with spice, okay? And I found Thai chilies is the one for me. Now, I'm growing a whole bunch of habaneros. I'm growing a whole bunch of jalapenos and pasilla peppers and other things that are hot too. But the Thai chilies just have just the right flavor, and they kind of go with everything without trying to influence it too much. Because, you know, them jalapenos, they got that grass flavor, and they influence whatever you put into them. And sometimes you like it, but sometimes you don't. So just think about that. Now, I want you to get to pickling. And if you have any recipes, throw them at me, okay? So let's move right along. Well, you know, we were doing the pickling stuff, and you're probably thinking, well, Ray, if we did the pickling, what are you going to make to eat today? And I'm going to make one of my all-time favorite things, okay? It's a rice bowl with roasted vegetables, roasted pineapple. Okay, how about that? I gotta cook the bratwurst in there. I got a whole bunch of bratwurst that I cooked up with onions, garlic, a little bit of soy sauce with that Thai chilies in there. Now I'm letting them soak in there to go ahead and soak it all up. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add them to the sauce. I got my roasted vegetables already right here, people. Look how easy that is. All right? Bro, if you guys have never made this, okay, this is going to fucking knock people's socks off. They're going to think that you're gourmet restaurant or whatever when you do this. But I tell you what, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3, because I already got my rice done too, okay? So all I got to do is fry the bratwurst, and then go ahead and fry the onions and the pineapple and make that little sauce and then put it on top. And you're gonna see how good this is. It's gonna blow your mind and you're gonna wanna try it. Because once the prep is done, it only takes maybe like 10 to 15 minutes to do the whole bowl for everybody that wants any. You know what I mean? And they're gonna be blown away by it. So let's get after it. All right, people, let's get this going, okay? I got my cut up bratwurst. Bam, we're about to come. Well, that just didn't get the sizzle I wanted, so hold on. Wait, here it comes. Let's get these guys going. Now we're gonna check in real quick and see where we're at, okay? So come on, look down here. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. We're gonna head and get it cooked. I like mine a little bit burnt. I don't know about you guys, but I like a little bit dark. So we're gonna get those bad boys nice and crispy. All right, people, now here's what we got going on. I'm throwing the old pineapples in with the bratwurst. We're gonna go ahead and get them nice caramelized together. Check out the goodness we got going on down here. How good does that look? Woo, that looks so good. I went ahead and separated the bratwurst and the pineapple into its own little skillet. So it's gonna go ahead and cool right there. Now I'm gonna make the rest of my sauce and the fixings. I'm gonna put my onions in here. Turn my heat back up because I had turned it down. Got it going. A little bit of pineapple juice. Oh yeah, that's looking good. We got our garlic. And we're going ahead and get all that good drippings from the sausage all mixed up in there. You see what I'm saying, people? Now I got this right here, the soy sauce and the Thai chilies. That's at the end, okay? So we gotta get this nice and cooked first, and then we're gonna go ahead and add this right here. All right. Well, now we got our onions over here, and they're just, now look how good they're getting, nice and caramelized, a little bit glassy. Now it's the perfect time to add your soy sauce and those Thai chilies we were talking about. Look at that right there. I'm gonna go ahead and mix that on in there. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Go ahead and mix that on in there, and it's gonna get really nice. We're gonna bring that up to temperature and let it nice and marinate together, let all the flavors marinate. Then we're gonna pour that out into this bowl right here. We're gonna get going. All right, got my rice bowl right here, my fantastic rice. Jasmine, smells so good. Now we're gonna get into this bad boy. Look at that, wow. Come in closer, look at that, wow. How good is that? Look right there, it's all drippy, drippy. Go ahead and get some of that. Put that on top of there like that. I got my bratwurst, I got my nice caramelized pineapples. Then we're gonna go and come in here and get some of this sauce right here. Now I wish I had a spoon. I don't have a spoon, so pause it, I'll come back. Got my magical spoon right here, people. Now check that out, look at that. That's all our sauce right there. That's all our teriyaki, not teriyaki, but that's all our soy sauce with that good pineapple juice, with the onions, with the garlic, with the Thai chilies on top. Ooh, go ahead and mix that in there. Put that on top like that, like so. Get a little bit of that juice to run down into the rice. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I can't wait. Okay. Now, don't forget, we're gonna go over here and get our roasted vegetables. Those go on top next. Wow. Let me go ahead and put those on the side, like right like that. Gonna get some of this, gonna get some of that, some of that garlic. And for the coup de grace, we're gonna put some of this nice green onions on top. Go ahead and do that right there. Go do that right there. And you know what else I kind of want? I kind of want a little bit of sesame seeds. So let me grab some of those and I'll be right back. Now look at these sesame seeds. They're my roasted sesame seeds. These are like my secret bullet right here, my secret strategy for success, just to add an explosion of flavor. Let's go ahead and put a couple of these on there. Just a little bit. Maybe I did too many, but it's okay. Let's go. Now let's go over to the bar and talk about this, okay? Now we're over here at the bar. Look at this super duper rice bowl. Look at this, people. Look at that. Does that make your mouth water or what? And we just made that real quick right at home. Maybe like 15 minutes or so. Not very long at all. Super good. Super healthy. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to dive into this. Don't know if you can tell, but my mouth is already watering. So check this out. Oh, look at that. Perfectly cooked bratwurst and that pineapple, soy, Thai chili. Oh, it's got the tropical flavors. It's so good. Oh, jasmine rice. Some of this baked. It's heaven. All right, get on there. I gotta eat. Get on there. This is my food right
RayRayIsHappy.